Welcome back, everyone, and thank you so much for sticking around on this segment, which is the hot soup. If you already know, the hot soups are usually really, really juicy, hot topics that we get, we discuss it, and we see which side we're on, the sisters, and which side you are on. You, the audience that's watching. Are you on this side or that side of the kitchen? And of course, today we have two really good, spicy hot soups that are cooking in two different kitchens. The Nigerian kitchen, if I can say that, and the Gambian kitchen. And of course, they're around relationships and marriages, since we were talking about finance and marriage. The first one, though, is, can a woman ask a man out? Maybe we are trying to figure out what we'll do with... Okay, I'll stop talking about Dr. Jaye. Okay, Dr. Jaye, you might even get married before me, so let me stop making fun of Dr. Jaye. All right, so the answer to that, what do you ladies think about that?
I since you keep trying to marry me off, I would say it's absolutely okay for a woman to ask a man out. I have not done that yet because I haven't seen anyone. But if I were to see a man that I really care about, that I really like, I would definitely ask him out.
Okay, Dr. Jaye, you bold there. Okay. All right, Hilda.
Well, while I know that times are changing and things are getting more modernized and easier to do, I personally don't think that it's generally for a woman to be the one to ask the man out. I think what you do as a woman, and this is a personal opinion, is just to be what you can be and be as attractive as you can be and let the man make the move. Call me traditional, but that's my view.
I said definitely yes, and like Hilda said, the roles are changing, right? What used to be maybe the cultural norm completely changes now. We've just discussed about the woman now being the breadwinner, so why can't a woman ask a guy out if she's interested? Like, what should stop us from doing that if we're now being the breadwinner?
Okay. And Juka, what about you?
No, you all probably should know now how I think, or maybe not, because it's crazy. But I'm just gonna side with Hilda here, because I honestly believe that if you're a woman and you're divine, you're beautiful, you're goddess, blah blah blah, on the pedestal, all the things that I talk about in the feminine energy class, honestly, you just have to be your best self, as Hilda said, right? And if the guy is really interested in you and he's watching you, he's gonna make the first move. But if a guy doesn't make the first move, I think that means he might not be as interested. So if you are,
that's not correct.
Wait, let me finish.
No, I'm not going to let you finish this. Hang on. You know Juka is a hypocrite. Okay, you know Juka is a hypocrite. She wants to marry me off because that was normal for parents to do that.
No, okay, Dr. Jaye. You know what though? I remember. I'll come back to the hot soup. I remember one time. This is a secret. If any of your parents are asking you when are you going to get married, you know, this is the answer that will shut them up. I'll tell you guys a secret. Say when they ask you, woman, when are you gonna get married? And I don't say, can you say? You know what I say? I'll say it in Wolof and translate. Maneko yeah, most like this jigen with the house in bed. Takama. Okay, that's it. So you know what I just said? I'm like, okay, mom, have you ever seen a woman on the street saying, marry me? And then she was like, no. I said, exactly. So when it happens, it's gonna happen. So that's the secret. So just say that out loud, right? So, and which is true. So that brings me back to this point. So yeah, we could do the arranged marriage, we could vet and all that, Dr. Jaye. But I'm saying they have to make the move. They're gonna put in an application. We're not just gonna say, Dr. Jaye, go ahead and ask a guy out because you saw them. And like for me, if a guy sees who you are and everything that you are, right? And they still not making the first move, that means that they are not as interested. Because
what about if they're scared? What about if they're scared?
Why would you want a man that's scared?
What if they're intimidated? Because
why would you want a man that's intimidated? Right, Hilda?
No. It's different levels of intimidation. We're not talking about like you being intimidated maybe because they're making more money or whatever. But it may be because like the woman is like so successful and maybe the guy is kind of thinking like, oh, will I get rejection? Will I get rejected by this lady? And maybe they're really interested.
So you know what I would say with that? Hilda, I'm sure you agree with this. And if you're watching, comment and let us know if you're on the side of Olay or and Dr. J or myself and Hilda. This is what I would say with that. If you are open, remember what Zik Saloma said on the New Year special. If you're open and you're pleasant and you're very conversational with the person, you're pleasant, you're open, your body language is open. When they see you, you smile. When they come to you, if you see someone at the hospital, I'm not saying the patients, but maybe even your colleagues, the doctors, you just make conversations, and if they like you, they will approach. But of course, if you're just like work, if you like thinking about nothing but your patients and thinking about nothing but work, and if you're working in the technology, whatever you're doing, and you're just focused on that, or you're walking on down the street and you're focused on walking down the street, if you're in a grocery store, your body language is closed, you're just like, all right, let me hurry up, where are my keys? I'm gonna go back to the car. Yes, they'll be intimidated, but if you open up every second of the day and you just open your body language, open your whole vibe, if they really like you, I think that, because sometimes I feel like men, they look at you to see if you give them eye contact. And if you're a guy and you're watching, if you believe what I'm saying is right, comment below. They give you eye contact. So even you smiling and nodding, it's letting them know that you are interested in them and they can come to you. But if you close them, they're not gonna come. But if you're doing all of that and they still not coming, that means they're not interested. And that's what I'm saying.
So you telling me no one is interested in me?
No, I'm saying maybe it's the other way around. Maybe it's the like, okay, where my keys? Let me get this grocery. Let me get out of the grocery store. Let me go to the store, to the mall, get this. Let me get out and go. That's what I'm saying. Hilda, what do you say?
Yeah, I think I totally agree with you. I think we put so much work into how we look and our successes and making sure we achieve our goals as women. The least a man can do is to put in the work to walk up to a lady and ask her out. I don't think that should be a woman's role.
Ooh, put that jumbo in that hot soup. Serve it on that. Look at
That's when I take my cup of tea and drink on that, because I will definitely be asking someone out if I am interested.
No, Dr. J, Hilda
Yes.
just gave you the facts.
Juka,
If you
those
do
are
all of
your
this,
facts, right? Alternate facts, just like Donald Trump's facts. Okay, let's move on.
no, honestly, I think Hilda just wrapped this hot soup up. If you have any other opinion that you think Hilda isn't correct, what she just said, we do all of this to be us. We do all of the learning and blah, blah, blah. So the least you can do as a guy is DM Dr. J and ask her out. Be bold. Don't be scared. All right, we're going to move on to the next. Hey, I'm kidding that. Don't go to my DM there. She's very serious, huh? All right.
No, don't DM me. DM Juka. Let her talk to you. Don't DM me, because I wouldn't be looking
It's at your
my- I don't
discretion.
look at my Facebook.
I'm out of this. Okay, I'm making a disclaimer right now. I was just kidding that. Okay. All right.